What's going on, everybody? What is going on? It's your boy Craig Simmons. It's Gaming TV, and I'm back with another video. Man, a couple things I want to talk about. Just gonna jump right on into it, man. Psychonauts2. It's a fucking fun ass game, man. I've been enjoying it, man. I cannot put it down. I think I'm about at the end now. The game got some twists in it. Crazy level designs. It's fun, man. It's real fun. It's a fun game. Definitely tell they got a Tim Burton type feel to it, man. Double Fine did a great job. The characters are funny. The commentary, some of the conversations you run up on when people talking and you hear them, like it's crazy. It's a good game. It's a fun game. I love the art style of it. No, it's not Pixar or whatever everybody's calling Ratchet and Clank. It's a whole different style of art with it. The game looks good. It's beautiful, and it's fun. And no, I did not play the first one. So nobody be like, "Well, you ain't played the first one." So, but this make me want to go play the first one. Now I want to know what happened with the big bad in the first one. But yeah, this one's throwing a little twist in it. So for the people who played the first one, and if you beat it or get close to the end, it's a good little twist so far for what you're finding out. I'm enjoying the game. About to jump back on as soon as I do this quick video, but I had to talk about a couple of things, man. First off, Austin Evans, I believe it is. I don't subscribe to him, because I don't really care about the tech, the breakdown, this and that. But when it comes to consoles, I do want to see how they running. What the spec when you get these new consoles, maybe how to store them properly, so to put them in a closed area, wide open area. What can you do? What you can't do? This, that, and the third. He did one on the Series X. He said it ran hot. Boom, boom, boom. Wasn't a big deal. He did one on the PS5, the newer version. I don't know if he did one on the launch PS5, which I'm pretty sure he did, but not a big PlayStation guy, so I didn't really go check that out. But I was curious to see the difference between the launch one and the new one, especially since it's been going around. Sony's selling their consoles now at they're making a profit, which is kudos for them. It's a good thing, because we all know a lot of times they don't really make a big profit on the hardware. It's about people playing in the ecosystem, selling games on the ecosystem, and stuff like that, the accessories, blase, blase. So he took apart the original PS5, which we all seen. The original PS5 broke down by the guy that had the white gloves on, put it on the table, took everything apart, and we all saw the big heat sink or whatever the case may be, whatever that thing is to dispense the heat off the motherboard and all that, off the hard drive space and all that good shit. You know what I'm talking about, I guess. I'm not a tech guy. But anyway, the newer model, he noticed that the heat sink was a lot smaller, which you can use your own eyes. If you saw the video, that's the first thing I noticed, was like, damn. But I didn't pick up on the copper part, because I was so busy looking at the actual heat sink. It was gone. It was like, it was small as shit. But I noticed when they pointed it out, that they used a lot of copper in the original. We all know copper is expensive. If you are a scrapper or whatever the case may be, copper, you can get a pretty penny if you got a good amount of copper ready to scrap up or whatever. So I get why the console now is being reportedly sold now as making a profit, because less copper, well, actually no copper. I think they went all aluminum, I think it was. But you notice it. And again, the PS5 has already had heat issues. That's why it took so long for them to finally give you the option to beta test the expandable storage at your own risk, by the way. If that bitch burn up, overheat, whatever the case may be, Sony is not reliable for it. So Austin Evans did his thing, and man, the backlash. Oh my God. But God forbid, if this was Xbox he did this to, it'd be a completely different story. But this is why I say, man, we all fanboy the shit. You got people out here that claim they don't fanboy plastic wars, they don't do it, but they do. You see them in all their tweets and their videos. They do. So don't act like we don't. We all got our favorites. I do enjoy the PlayStation. I have a PS4, because I do play games on it. but it's just not my preferred place to play. You know, something I got to get on it that only comes there. Hey, it is what it is. But that didn't come into PC, so I'm gonna give my PC probably give it some more love now because I really just don't like playing on PlayStation. I don't like the controller. I don't like the system, the interface. I don't like none of it. I'm sorry. Call it what you want. It's just me. But at least if I start getting some of that games on PC, I can use my Xbox controller, and you know, it is what it is. But that's another video, another topic for another day. But for the ones that claim, yeah, we don't do the plastic war and this, like they holier than thou, they stop it. They do. They do. They all do. It's just your degree. But PS fanboys came at this guy. Death threats, calling him out, saying he don't know shit. Then all of a sudden now Digital Foundry is the best in gaming now because they claim. I mean that's good. They were able to gimp down on the hardware and still keep the performance. That's good on Sony. But me personally, I wasn't in a rush to get a PS5 launch. Now I'm definitely not in a rush to get a PS5 revision because the launch one already ran hot. I can only imagine what this one's gonna do. So hopefully it's been tested and the changes they made, the cut cost. Hopefully you can get more consoles out there for. There's a lot of people that want a PS5 and maybe to cut down on all the issues because they're still having issues. You know, people still reporting issues on the console, artifacting, glitching, shutting down. It is what it is. Even the Xbox has their issues, but you know, it's just you pick your poison right now. But the Xbox, to me, so far from what I've been seeing, is nowhere near as bad as the PlayStation 5. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that's just what I'm seeing with my own eyes, looking and seeing what people report. But anyway, that's not a good look on Sony. The same price for basically a cheaper product. So I'm definitely not in a rush right now. Time will tell. We'll see. Maybe they'll come out with a PS5 Pro or something. You know, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. But right now, I'm good with my PS4. I'm good with my Series X. And, you know, worst case, if it comes down to it, if I don't get a PS5, I can play on that big-ass PC over there, and it is what it is. But moving on, still talking about PlayStation. Probably more about PlayStation today right now because that's what's right now what's going on in the news right now. What's catching my attention. Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, I bought the game day one on PS4. I just didn't like it. Maybe because I played too much Tomb Raider and Uncharted prior to playing that game, and that's what Horizon felt like to me. It was just more Uncharted, more Tomb Raider, more climbing, jumping off, using your whip and your bow, and okay, you threw in dinosaurs, robot dinosaurs, you know. I just couldn't get into it, man. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll buy it again on the PC. Who knows? I get the definitive edition. You know, as they say, while I play on console, if you can get it on the PC, using your old logic, I get the better frames, better fidelity, and all that good shit. So I don't know. We'll see. But what Xbox is doing with the smart delivery is what PC been doing for years. If you got a good PC, you buy a game, okay? You play that game. Now, when you upgrade your PC, you don't have to go buy said game again to get the, like I say now, the 30 series cards are the big thing now. So if you like me, you run it on a 20 series card. I'm running on a 2080, and if I upgrade my PC to a 30 series card, whatever case may be, I don't have to buy my games over. They just work. I get all the extra oomph. So that's what Xbox is doing with smart delivery, to break it down in a nutshell. You buy said game. Now, don't get me wrong. This is for their first party games, and some third party. Not all third party, because you got EA. They gonna still do their thing. You got Activision with Call of Duty. They still gonna do their thing. So it's not going by third party, but by your first party, which is what everybody say. Why we buy these consoles? For the first party. Even though I just play games, I don't care if it's first, second, third, or eighth party. As long as I can play a game where I want to play it, that's me. But anyway, so Sony, Horizon Zero Dawn PS4 to PS5 upgrade at the time was no free upgrade. You had to buy the $200-300 edition, or you had to wait and just buy the PS5 version, or whatever the case may be. It was crazy. Piss poor marketing, piss poor messaging. The shit didn't make sense, because here you go on Xbox, you buy a game on your Xbox One, you upgrade to this Xbox Series console, XS, you get that version, you get that bells and whistles automatically. Now, say what you want to say about CD Projekt Red, they did the same thing. You buy it on one platform, you get the upgrade whenever you get the newer system or the newer graphics cards or whatever the case on your PC, whatever. But finally, thank God, Sony guys spoke up. A lot of Xbox guys spoke up on it too. Sony changed it. You can get now the free upgrade to the from the PS4 to the PS5, which is in a way a win, because okay, they changed their stuff, but then here they go. But going forward, it's a $10 charge. $10 charge for like the new God of War, whatever the case may be going forward. Which is bullshit. If it's playable on the PS4, because let's face it, you can't get your hands on the PS5 or Xbox Series X right now, especially if you want to get that Halo one. It's tough. It's next to impossible. You got a better luck of finding a needle in the haystack right now. Unless you're going to pay scalper prices, which I refuse, especially for what could be a thermal bomb in the PS5, paying scalper prices to get one. This shit is wrong, man. This shit is just flat out wrong. Everybody want to throw PC in the mix when it's convenient for knocking on Xbox, but let's look at PC. I still got a 2080, like I said. Now, if I upgrade to 3080, do I have to pay the extra $10? No. It just works. If I get it, upgrade my shit, play my games, I get the extra bells and whistles that come with having that extra hardware, that extra power, the extra processing power, whatever the case may be. Same on the Xbox. You go from Xbox One or One X to the Xbox Series S and X, you get the bells and whistles that come with having the extra hardware, the extra power. And that's how it should be. Sony is being greedy, but people still calling this, it's a somewhat win. But in the long run, it sucks, because right now, these new consoles are hard to find, so people who want to upgrade, they're stuck, but they still want to play these games, they're getting penalized, they're getting shit on. Hopefully Xbox does not change their stance on this when, let's say, because eventually the Xbox One is going to get phased out. We all know that. Just like the PS4 and everything's going to get phased out eventually. Then we'll have that discussion on another day when it comes to Xbox, if they go back. Because best believe I'm going to call that shit out too. If they go back. Because that's bullshit. There's no need. These companies make hundreds of millions of dollars developing these games. And the Xbox and especially Microsoft, multi-billion, trillion-dollar company, there's no need to keep price gouging these games. No need. Especially when you got all these microtransactions, DLC, and all this shit. There's no need to keep jacking up the prices. But like I said, I had a guy actually told me he is willing to pay $70 and more to Sony for their games. That was the joke of the day right there. That shit was hilarious, man. But like I said, I'm not going to sit here and dwell on it, because Sony did change it, so it is, in a sense, a win. But in the long run, like you say, if you got God of War, you like me, you own the PS4 right now, and say if I do decide to get my hands on the PS5, well, if I do decide to get a PS5 and get my hands on one, I shouldn't have to buy God of War again. I shouldn't have to pay for no upgrade, especially when it was played on the older console, and y'all supposed to be touting free upgrades, this, that, and the third. Now, I know he done came out, they done put it in writing and all this and that, but the shit is wrong. Flat across the board is wrong. But you can call it a W if you want. At least they listen. Hopefully they change their stance on this and I get with the third-party games. Like I said, you pick and choose. Like I bought Call of Duty Cold War, but I didn't pay $70. Them good old Microsoft reward points, so it only cost me $40. So, you know, it is what it is. So I didn't pay the $70, but I didn't buy 2K this time, because I'm not gonna pay that $70 for a next gen upgrade when I should get the shit for fucking free. Just like how Destiny did, they hooked everything up. You know, CD Projekt Red. There's a lot of other third-party games that's patching their games. You know, you're getting the frames, you're getting the ray tracing or whatever. You're getting the extra graphics or whatever. I just ain't do it. You know, that's just me right now. It's got to be a game I definitely got to have. And outside of Gears and Halo, I really don't see a game where it's gonna make me jump out and pay that extra $10 or whatever the case. But you can call it a win if you want on the Sony side. I'm gonna say they kind of met in the middle. I ain't call it a win. I'm not calling it a loss. But it's something they really need to think about because it's not fair to me anyway. As a consumer, I don't care about what the developers get. Me personally, they make enough money. You make a good game, you're gonna get your money. That's the bottom line. But me spending my money, nah, I don't think it's a good look. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Get back on this drink, and I'm getting back on Psychonauts, man. And hey, Game Pass, the best value in gaming today. To this day. Anyway, I'm out, man. You know what I say, man. Hit the like button if you like it. If you don't like it, you got the thumbs down button. I don't recommend it, but it's your choice. Like and subscribe. Until next time, it's your boy Craig Simmons. It's Gaming TV, and I'm out. About to drink this damn juice and get on some Psychonauts. We'll beat this shit today. I'm out. Until next time, game on, game on. I'm out. Again, I'm out. And where is my button to end it? I don't know. It's out.